let's cut to the chase, Transformers. Your first holiday season as a couple is either going to be strengthening to your relationship or it's going to send you both running to therapy before New Year's. And why, must you ask? I've been through this, and it's probably some of you guys who's long time subscribers of the podcast and of the channel who hey, I know where you're getting at. Because nothing tests love like your mom's passive aggressive fruitcake critiques or your partner's weird obsession with matching pajamas. Stick with me though. Stick with me. Just stick with me real quick. I'm going to help you survive the chaos with grace and love and maybe a little side. So stay locked in, stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
And we'll be right back. Come with me, let's rap. Take a trip and we back. And we'll be right back. I stand for what you stand for. Hey, I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid. Follow me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Transform Your Live Show, the podcast that takes you on a journey of transformation in faith, mental wellness, and practical life tools along the way. I'm your host, of course, Marcus Hart, and today we're diving deep into a topic that is as festive as it is terrifying. And by the way, if you happen to like this particular episode and you want more, check out the Medium publication. The link is in the description. So, surviving the holiday season as a brand new couple. Ooh. We're talking about meeting families for the first time, navigating Thanksgiving. And let me go back to meeting families for the first time, the crazy cousins and uncles, and sometimes aunties too. Expectations and figuring out how to blend families and blend traditions without causing a relationship meltdown. Whether you're here for advice or inspiration or just looking to hear me roast awkward holiday dynamics, trust me, I got you covered. I got you covered on all of the holiday dynamics of this. So, let's get into like the most obvious. And what is that? I got a little hint for you. I'm just going to tell you. Communication. If you're going to put yourself into this whole holiday rush and do it without talking about the expectations, you're probably basically just walking into a snowstorm in flip-flops. I wouldn't do that in Wisconsin, me personally. And it's not cute. It's not cute at all. It's not pretty, my friends. It's not pretty. Now, I'm not saying you need to hold a relationship summit over eggnog or anything like that. No, we ain't going to take it that far. But setting aside some time to check in with each other, that'd be great. That's very crucial, in fact. Ask questions like, hey, did my cousin Greg freak you out when he asks you all about cryptocurrency or pumpkin pie? All right? Or how do you feel about spending 3 hours with my mom's book club discussing Eat, Pray, Love for the 10th time? Does any of this sound familiar? But here's the thing, okay? Let me just help you out a little bit more, okay? Communication, although it can be beautiful or ugly, it isn't just about avoiding conflict. All right, it's going to be that. It's about actually creating a game plan, a real crystal clear game plan. And let's be honest, right? Nothing says we're in this together like strategizing how to avoid Aunt Susan's "when are you getting married" question. That comes up quite a bit, all right? And this is a very common thing during these holiday seasons, and you're bringing the girlfriend or the new boyfriend over, all right? So maybe here, if we swing a bit away from the interrogation of the questions you're going to get with family members, let's talk about traditions, which is next on my list. Okay. Now, I love my family's traditions as much as the next guy. But sometimes Transformers, you gotta ask yourself, hmm, I really like spending Christmas Eve eating lip fish, whatever the heck that is, or can't we start a new tradition that doesn't involve fermented fish? All right? Yeah, and I don't know if I ever had that before. Okay, so we gonna talk about if you're with your mate, how you should discuss creating your own traditions as a couple. It's a way for you to bond and build something uniquely that's yours. Maybe it's watching that terrible Hallmark movie marathon or volunteering at a shelter, which could be, both emotionally and mentally relieving for both of you, to just get out of yourselves. The point is, though, the whole point is of what I'm saying. Traditions aren't just for the family you're born into. All right. It's not. Don't get caught in that whole trick bag. They're for family. They're for the family you're building. All right. You're building. And if nothing else, starting your own traditions, what it do, it gives you an excuse to avoid the parts of the holidays you secretly hate. And I hate a bit that I'm just not honest about. I mean, come on now. Winter really enjoys caroling in sub-zero temperatures. Exactly. Now, before we dive deep into the next tips, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. My people. So, I know you love these tips, but let's dive into something else. What if you could earn money every time your friends, your family, or even your nosy neighbor shopped online, right? Imagine that for a second. Well, you don't have to imagine it anymore. With our sponsor, you actually can turn your holiday shopping and their holiday shopping sprees into passive income for yourself. Don't miss out, though. Don't miss out at all. Check the link in the description to learn more. Let's turn those gift lists into profit lists, shall we? Now back to our show. Hey, we back, kids. Let's talk about families. Meeting each other's families for the first time during the holidays is like diving into deep end of the pool. Only this pool has sharks, lasers, and someone asking if you're planning on having kids. All right? Yeah. The key here is teamwork, folks. Teamwork. It makes the dream work. You're a unit now. So divide and conquer. Who's bringing the wine? Who's running the interference when Uncle Bob starts talking about politics? And who's explaining why you have only been dating for 3 months, but you already been talking about moving in together? Hmm? 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 And one more thing. Bring a gift. Although it could be a little stretching, a thoughtful gift says a lot. It says, I'm polite and I care. But it also says, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me for being awkward. Trust me, it works. It works. It's a very good way to smooth things over and have the rest of the cruise ride going just absolutely excellent. They'll think very highly of you and they will remember your name. Speaking of gifts, another transition here. Let's get real. Let's get very real. Let's get real for a second. Gift giving can be a minefield, though. And you probably said to yourself, yeah, that sounds right. Are we doing handmade gifts? Are we splurging on something just great? Is it too soon for mammogram the ropes? The only way to avoid a disaster is to talk about it before. This is your time here. We still, at the time of this recording, we're right around Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Okay. And if your family has a Secret Santa tradition, for the love of all things festive, make sure your partner knows the spending limit. No one wants to be the person who brings a $50 gift to a $10 gift exchange. That could be very embarrassing and very not comfortable for the other person. Remember, it's not about the price tag. It's about the thought, says the cliche. Of course, unless of course you thought a selfie stick was a good idea in 2024. It's not. Stay away. Stay very away. Okay? Let's wrap this up like a poorly wrapped gift with too much tape on it. Surviving the holidays as a new couple isn't about being perfect at all. It's about being present, communicating, and finding ways to grow together. This season, Transformers, my people, it's your chance. It's your chance to strengthen your bond and create memories you will laugh about later. Even if the memories involve accidentally setting the turkey. And if at all you found this episode very helpful to you, or at least mildly entertaining, which I don't know if I try enough and maybe I should try some more. Or you can let me know in the comments if I should pull back a bit. That's a good conversation starter in the comment section. But be sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need a little holiday survival guide of their own in all seriousness. And as always, many peace, blessings, and lots of love. See you next time on the next episode.
I stand for what you stand for. I'm at your door like the landlord. I can see the future, yeah, I fast forward. I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me, I'm in rare form. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid.